Angel is the girl or the boy?
Girl.
So you dropped them off at Josephine's?
Yeah, because she offered to look after them until I got a permanent place, so I can have them back.
Just pause. That's very important for this case. Did Kerry say to you, these are not your property to keep?
That's right.
Look after them.
I did.
And I'll be coming back.
I did.
In due course.
That's right.
Yes?
And I agreed to that.
You agreed to that?
I did.
Did you give any other instructions?
I told her also not to breed the dogs because Angel come into season.
Here's the thing, Kerry. Sometimes dogs don't listen to instructions.
Yeah. But...
Did you communicate that instruction to the dog? Did you sit them down and say, now, look here. The thing is, I run a very tight ship, Angel. Would you sit still, Angel? Demon. Whilst you're in my home, there'll be none of that...
Hanky Panky. Hanky Panky.
Hanky Panky? Did you sit down and communicate that to the dog?
No, Judge, no.
Well, what did you say to them?
Nothing. I didn't say anything to them.
Well, there must have come a time when you realised that Angel was getting, for want of a better way of describing it, mildly frisky.
Yeah, that's right.
Did you spot anything?
Not really, no.
What do you mean, not really?
No, I didn't. I didn't spot anything at all. We weren't even sure if she was in season.
However, at some point, you became aware that Angel must have had, well, without the promise of dinner, something occurred. Correct?
Yes.
Angel ended up pregnant.
Yes, because
Well, you don't need to tell me because I know what happened.
Because the dogs...
Let me tell you, I may not understand the human geography about it. Understood?
Yes.
But I've read the instruction manual. What happened?
Well, when the dogs was left at my house, one day they've gone out the garden, they've copped together.
And what?
They got together.
You said copped together?
Copulated, yeah.
Oh, right.
Copulated,
Did you see that happening?
No, Judge.
Right. What would you have done if you'd seen it? Would you have gone and got some cold water?
I would... Well, I sort of pulled them away if I could have done, but I didn't see it. No. Because I was in... I don't know what I was doing, but then all of a sudden there was one head and two heads at both ends coming in. Do you know what I mean? If there were...
There were two heads at both ends?
No, yeah, both ends, because the way they breed, the way they copulate, I mean... they get stuck together.
So you did see what happened?
Only when I was coming in.
What do you mean? It takes some seconds. Do they walk in and have a cigarette?
No. They'd been playing around the back of in the garden. Yes. And then all of a sudden, they've come back.
Yes.
Right.
And one of them was looking guilty and the other one was... That's
right. Well, they had a smile on their face.
What do you mean?
No, I'm joking, I'm just joking.
At some point, God help us, Angel did in fact get pregnant.
That's right.
And so what did you do?
I took Angel because I thought she'd be more safer having the pups at mine than at Joe's, Judge.
You thought she'd be safer?
Yes, because her house is not acceptable for pups and she's not well enough to look after 2 dogs and 6 pups running around the house like they were at mine.
So you thought that you were doing her a favour?
Yes, Judge.
But when she had the pups, and how many she had, we agreed to go down the middle with the money, but first we take any vet bills because she wanted...
Let me fast forward. How many puppies did she have?
She had 6 with a lot of difficulty.
Oh.
That's the first I've seen them, Judge.
Let me tell you, looking at her there, looking at this case, I know exactly how she feels. Yes, what would you like to say?
Can I just say, when Angel was first pregnant, Joe was very quick to jump in her car, take me home to find out how much the pups were worth.
Yeah. Well, that might be true. Point is, did you have a discussion about selling the puppies?
Yes, I did, but I didn't...
What did you say to Josephine?
I discussed with her, if they get sold nicely and that, then I will
What do you mean if they get sold nicely?
Well, if I'll get the right amount of money for them, then I will give her half. But I had to do everything on my own, Judge. She didn't ask me for any help whatsoever, no food and nothing involved.
Sorry, Judge.
For a second. So what you were effectively saying is you would share anything after all of the expenses.
Yes, Judge.
I've got that.
I want to add that what she said to Joe was, if you clear that back bedroom out, yeah, so she's got space for the pups, then she will give, like, whatever the profits. But she... no, what I'm trying to say is that...
You're not helping.
No, but what I'm trying to say...
What you've just done, what you've just done there, you see, is completely contradict the account that Kerry's given.
No, what I'm trying to...
Kerry, be quiet. Kerry told me... Excuse me. It's a first. No, let me tell you, this is not just destroying the person you've come to assist. You've just done the evidential equivalent of a tsunami.
I'm sorry, Judge.
Were you there when they were talking about it?
No, I wasn't.
It's all afterwards.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, sorry.
It's all right. I don't know what's this... how do you say please sit down in your...
don't know.
What about sort of stop fighting? Is there a moment when you say something to each other to thank each other?
Oh, yeah, you bow.
Do sit down. Thank you. No, do sit down.
Cheers.
For more Judge Rinder cases, click here. And if you've got a legal issue yourself, get in touch with us by clicking over here.